Hello, I'm Dr. Ross Walker and welcome to the Checkup. I'd like to talk today about a little known link with very, very well-known conditions. 30% of Caucasians, 50% of Asians and 100% of people with darker skin carry the gene for insulin resistance. The gene for insulin resistance sets you up for type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, abdominal obesity, and from that cardiovascular disease, fatty liver, gout, and a number of other conditions such as polycystic ovaries, etc., etc., etc. So the problem is now, because of this widespread insulin resistance gene, 8% of the adult population of Australia have type 2 diabetes. And we've known for many years that there's a strong link between type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease at a macro and micro level. So what is macrovascular disease? Macrovascular disease is heart attack, stent, bypass, so disease in the coronary arteries. Macrovascular disease in the brain is stroke. Macrovascular disease in the legs is what we call peripheral vascular disease, where you get a blockage in the legs, maybe pain in your calf when you walk up a hill. And the worst version of that is, of course, losing a leg from gangrene. And all of those are directly linked to diabetes. Interestingly, we talk about diabetes as being the canaries in the coal mine. In the old days, before we had sophisticated technology and measuring equipment, the coal miners used to take canaries into the coal mine, and if there was a gas leak, the canaries would die before the miners, so the miners could get out of the place. Well, diabetics are really like our canaries in the coal mine. They get vascular disease much earlier than people who don't have diabetes, because really diabetes is a bit like cancer of the blood vessels. You get a very accelerated atherosclerosis or build-up of fat in the lining of your arteries with diabetes. And there's a washdown effect as well into the microcirculation. So the circulation in the brain, the circulation in the heart, but also the circulation in the eyes, the microcirculation there. And diabetics is very well known for them to get diabetic eye disease, where they get problems in the microcirculation, increased risk for cataracts, and also the microcirculation in the kidneys. Diabetics commonly get chronic kidney disease, and the microcirculation of the small vessels that supply the nerves, and they can get what we call peripheral neuropathy as well. So there's a whole lot of vascular complications of being a diabetic, and the last thing you want is to get diabetes. So my strong advice for you is to markedly reduce your belly fat, because that is the best management of diabetes, is to lose abdominal obesity, and that's the way to help prevent diabetes. Next week, I'll talk about a disturbing link between diabetes and other well-known common conditions. That's the Checkup. I'll talk to you next week.